we're tasting HooDoo Jo. Robust, wild berry, distinctive. Hi everyone, Paula here from Ghost to 11 Media, bringing you another episode of Grounds for Divorce Coffee, where we encourage you to separate yourself from the pre-ground, flavorless coffees. I'm joined here by my husband Rick. Howdy.
Duty.
You're funny.
How's it going?
Pretty good, how about you?
Good. That was like, considering there's no teleprompter or cue cards, that was a long intro for you. That was awesome. Joe Biden could take some lessons from you. Where's my cue card? Where's my cue card?
All right, so
we got some stuff here. You've been busy. You've been. I've been busy editing and doing whatever, and I heard the coffee maker going, and I heard mix masters going, and a whole bunch of stuff.
Indeed, indeed.
No,
so,
there's something missing from here, though.
Really?
Didn't you make some cookies?
Yes. That's for another time.
Oh, wow.
You have to be patient. Patient, my husband. Patience.
God, give me patience, and I want them right now.
None. He has none.
Especially when it comes to food. Okay, so explain. So,
well, you've got another Fender t-shirt on. I don't even think we need to talk about it. Let's just move on to the coffee.
No, you know what? Here's the thing. You were grinding my gears when the camera was rolling, and I should actually insert that part. You're grinding my gears about another Fender shirt. And I said, well, I'm running out of shirts.
Impossible.
I have to buy some more. But
impossible.
The argument of me wearing what she thought was a duplicate shirt ended that quick. The second I said I have to buy more shirts, it was just like crickets.
You have enough. I'm sure there's some buried there that you can pull out. Okay. An original t-shirt. Good job, hun. So today, we're sampling
HooDoo Jo from Kicking Horse.
Yes.
Now, I freely want us to say, I mean, I've tried this. I've actually cracked it open, and I really liked it. It was really good.
How come? What do you like about it?
It just had a really good, the flavor profiles that I was getting off of it. I haven't tried it as a pour over. Mm-hmm. I've done it as a latte, and it really held up nicely as a latte. The flavors came through really well, and it was really well balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Be interested to try it as a pour over. Kicking Horse makes great stuff.
They do.
They really do.
Very consistent and and true to their descriptions, actually, I've found.
Yeah, I would say so. Mm-hmm. So, do you want to do the coffees first? I think we should.
Yes.
So jump into the pour over there.
While it's still hot.
That's a rarity.
Yeah, nice and hot. Ooh.
So, remember as I said about it holding up through the latte, it's obviously got a stronger flavor profile. And I'm finding this as a pour over, a touch on the strong side for me.
Yeah, it's a medium, but I do find it's roasted, like roasty toasty.
It is, and there's a bit of an acidic note to it as well for me. Right? It's good, like I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying for me, for a pour over, probably a little bit too... What was that?
I don't know. You have to edit this one out. If you don't, I will never sit with you again. I don't know. I'm trying to taste the coffee. My brain's not working.
Are you trying to taste it?
I'm overworked.
It's like a dribble cup. You got the dribble spoon. Oh God,
that was so mean.
That was hysterical. I look over and
there's something wrong with me.
Oh man, I got tears. So
enough.
It was good.
Your face is all red now.
Oh yeah, well that was pretty darn funny.
No, you have to edit that.
Oh, we'll see. we'll come up with some sort of funny edit on that.
So I do find, like, when they describe wild berry, I'm not tasting per se like a berry. Maybe mild fruity. But I'm getting that mouth feel. You know, if you have raspberries, you know, when you have the raspberry and then the aftertaste.
Those kind of raspberries?
Or blackberries. You have the blackberry and you eat it, and then that, once it clears your mouth, it has that mouthfeel to it.
It's a little strong for my liking as a pour over. Yeah.
Okay.
As a latte, and I'm gonna go and try this here. Did you use milk on this one, or did you
Correct.
Okay. I used typically when I'm tasting something, I'll use the milk because I don't want all the additionals. But I'll tell you, the Silk vanilla soy.
Yes.
With that, it is on point.
Really?
It's really yummy.
Wow.
Yeah. See, that's really good like that even. It's really tasty. That's a nice latte. So it just depends, I think, on what you find too strong or find, you know, just right. For me, this is just a little too overpowering as a pour over for me.
Yeah.
Right? But the key is, as I said, it held up really good, really well in the latte. And so it kind of stands to reason if you're going to dilute it with some sort of, you know, dairy or whatever, that it's going to have a more powerful punch as a straight up black coffee.
Right. My opinion on this is it's very flavorful. Strong is not the correct word for it. It's full of flavor, and you can notice from just that first taste.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Sorry, I'm just playing with you now because.
But every time I try to explain something and I'm on a train of thought, you have to like interject and.
Man, oh man, this is going to be the battle of the century, all right. The engineers put on full steam and jump to safety. Faster and faster the drivers roll. Here she comes, right at us. Watch them come together. There it is. Look out. Wow, some smash. I'm glad it's all in fun.
I'm sorry. Continue.
No.
No. No, I'm not gonna. And you
I'm
can't.
gonna drink the latte. I know you want this latte, but I'm gonna have it.
There you go. I've already had enough coffee.
It is very nice.
Speaking of had enough coffee. If we can pull you away from the latte for a minute.
No.
It's like mute the chili. I'm gonna dive into this. Now we've got, this is.
Yes.
What do you got here?
So, it is kind of dessert-like. It's flavored with coffee. I use the espresso. And I've added some honey. And some espresso. Do you know what that is?
Well, I'm gonna assume it's yogurt.
Correct.
So is it like a vanilla yogurt you used or a plain?
No, I use plain yogurt. And actually I strained out some of the liquid from...
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Talk about that for a second.
Okay, so you know when you do a pour over? Well, I take those pour over cups, I put in a coffee filter, and I put in plain yogurt. Because it's not a consistency I usually like, and especially if you're going to be adding a liquid to the yogurt, you have to strain out some of that. What do you call that?
The whey.
The whey, right? That whey liquid. And so I let a bunch of that come through the filter, and it sits in there perfectly. Like, it does such a good job.
And it's quick.
And you can do that, like leave it overnight, and it almost comes out like
cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I love doing that because it's. I typically find most yogurts are really watery, and so when you do that method in the coffee filter basket with the filter, it actually, like, as soon as you put it in there, as soon as that filter gets wet, it's already starting to drip.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's quick, and you can actually, if you wanted to just do it in like 20-30 minutes, you can get a bunch of water out of that. So the way. So this is tasty. I like this.
And we do that for desserts a lot of the time. Try to make it semi-healthy. So
one of my favorites is taking the yogurt, doing that to it, adding a bit of like a raspberry jam. Almost like a
peanut butter, almond butter.
Yeah, and then what I do is just the raspberry jam, and then I'll add some of those bran buds.
Yeah.
And then just mix it in.
Good crunch.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's a nice dessert.
This is really tasty.
You like it? Mm-hmm. Okay, try.
Here you go.
Why, thank you.
What's this one?
Well, what does
this
it look
one makes
like?
me nervous because I've tried that one before. It's good. I haven't tried this, so I don't know what the heck you're feeding me.
Well, can you guess?
Well, I'm thinking it looks like cocoa on the top.
Yes, so it's pretty much this.
With cocoa.
And I mixed cocoa in it, and then I dusted it with cocoa powder.
Okay, so this should be almost like a chocolate coffee yogurt kind of thing going on.
Correct.
Very cool. Mm-hmm. It's amazing the different, combinations of things you can actually do with coffee.
Well, it is interesting because, chocolate. Yogurt's a bit acidic.
That's good.
I knew you would like it.
Oh, that's good.
Right, so coffee and cocoa go together well.
Yeah.
I think the acidity, the acidic flavor from the yogurt just sort of plays in with all of it.
Oh, man.
And then honey.
This is good. Mm-hmm. This is dynamite.
That's more like a nice little
This is like a dessert.
dinner
This
dessert.
is almost like a pudding.
Yes.
Right? It's almost like a chocolate pudding, but you get the different flavor notes coming out of it. So you get we'll call it the tang or the zip of the yogurt. Mm-hmm. But then you get the coffee, a little bit of a coffee aftertaste with the cocoa as well. Mm-hmm. It's, man, oh yeah, that's a winner. Really good. If you like chocolate pudding, or if you, you obviously need to like a little bit of the zip of yogurt as well. Mm-hmm. You'll love this. Now, did you do like a double shot of espresso, or what do you do?
For this small amount of yogurt, I think I put 2 or 3 tablespoons of
Into just
espresso. Yeah.
Okay.
About two. Yeah. And just do it to your liking.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And again, if you do that pre-strain of the yogurt in advance, it's not going to come out real watery. So highly advise you to do that one step.
There is an alternative. You could purchase
One eternity later.
instant
We'll be back in a
coffee.
moment when she figures it out.
I'm thinking like I was gonna call it powdered coffee, but it's instant. Instant powdered coffee, whatever.
Yeah.
You could do that instead of straining the yogurt.
I thought this was a family-friendly show. We weren't using bad language. Powdered coffee.
We have divorced ourselves from
Any of that
that kind of
nonsense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Don't look
hence grounds for divorce.
Exactly. This is great. Good job.
Thanks, hon.
Good job.
I enjoyed making it.
Yeah, no, that was great. I definitely, this is something that now that I know how to make that, that's going to be an easy little treat to make.
Yeah, probably a lot healthier than some of the other crap you like.
I don't eat crap.
You sure do. All right, hon.
All right, well, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Give this video a like. Don't forget that subscribe button and that reminder bell, folks. It's really important. We really need your support on this. We're trying to grow the channel up. And also, check out our store.
groundsfordivorcecoffee.ca, or if you're from the US or international, it's .store.
You got it. Awesome. All right, we'll catch you on the next one, folks.
Thanks, everyone. Ciao, ciao.